Have you dreamed of being unshakable? Someone who doesn't flinch at criticism, doesn't crumble at rejection, doesn't bleed at betrayal, yet felt a pain you can't explain, an anguish that gnaws even when you smile? You're tired of pleasing, of faking strength, of carrying the world. What if pain isn't your enemy? What if it's your guide? You run from pain, try to shield yourself, to hide. But have you noticed? The more you flee, the more it finds you. Every word that stings, every silence that kills, has power because you allow it. Carl Jung knew, pain doesn't come from outside. It echoes what's already within. Face it, and nothing hurts you again. You think the problem lies with others, their actions, their words. But what if the truth cuts deeper? Nothing wounds you unless a wound already festers. Have you felt a criticism shatter you while others shrug? It's not what's said, it's where it lands. Jung said, "We are not what happens to us, but what we choose to become." Your pain is your choice, not because you want to suffer, because you haven't faced it. The first truth is to stop running. You try to control, be good enough, strong enough, as if that guarantees safety. But control is an illusion. Have you tried to predict the unpredictable? Avoid the inevitable? It drains you, traps you. Have you felt hostage to others' actions? To their expectations? That's the trap, believing the world must treat you kindly. You carry old wounds, unseen traumas, masked voids. Have you felt a weight you can't name? A sadness that strikes from nowhere? That's your unconscious screaming. Jung warns, what you don't see rules you. Every rejection that hurts, every betrayal that cuts, finds an echo in something unresolved. Have you looked within? At what makes you react? It's not about shutting down, being cold, indifferent. It's about opening up, to you, to your truth. Have you tried to be perfect to avoid pain? It doesn't work. Pain isn't your weakness, it's your mirror. It shows what needs light. Have you felt relief admitting a flaw? Being raw? That's the path, not armor. Clarity. You live in a world that demands mass, that fears vulnerability. But have you noticed? Masks weigh heavy, they crack. Have you grown weary of pretending, of being who you're not? Your pain isn't your foe, it's your teacher. It reveals who you are. Have you felt your soul beg to be seen? Pause. Think of what hurts you. A word, a glance, a silence. Why does it sting? What does it touch in you? You're not the victim. You're the guardian of your soul. Jung guides us. Pain is the door. Don't lock it. Open it. Not with fear, but with courage. See what it reveals. This is the first gate. 5 truths await. They don't shout. They free. Awareness. Integration. Freedom. Are you ready to cross them? To save your soul? This journey will change how you feel and how the world touches you. Stay with me. Pain is calling. Have you felt pain take the reins? A word topples you. A silence consumes you. You react, then regret. Why? Because you don't see what drives you. The second truth is integrating your shadow. Jung knew. What you hide hurts you. Facing your shadow is your freedom. You think you're in charge, that your reactions are choices, but have you noticed? You live on autopilot. Anger flares, sadness floods. It's not random, it's your unconscious. Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Your pain is your fate until you face it. Your shadow is all you deny. Fears, shames, desires. Have you felt a criticism slice like a blade? While others don't blink, it's not the criticism, it's what it touches, an unseen wound. Have you tried to silence your pain? Stifle your anger? It only grows. The shadow thrives in the dark. You strive to be perfect, untouchable. But the shadow doesn't obey. It emerges in words that wound, in impulses that scare. Have you hurt someone unintentionally? Felt guilt for a moment of weakness? It's not failure. It's human. The danger is pretending it's not there. Have you seen your shadow in the mirror? In what shames you? Integrating the shadow isn't yielding. It's understanding. Have you admitted a fear and felt relief? Said, yes, this is mine? That's the power. The shadow doesn't destroy you, it completes you. Jung teaches, what you accept transforms. Have you felt the strength of being honest? Of being whole? Your shadow is your truth. You live in a world that fears the imperfect, that demands strength. But have you noticed? False strength exhausts. Have you tired of hiding? Of denying who you are? Your shadow isn't your enemy. It's your ally. It holds your courage, your passion. Have you felt your soul beg to be free? Pause. Think of what you suppress. What scares you in you? Anger, envy, pain. It's not your end. It's your start. Jung guides us. The shadow is your half. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Not with guilt, but with clarity. See what it teaches. It's you, and you are more. 4 gates await. Vulnerability, awareness, freedom. Each deeper, each freer. Are you ready to cross them? To save your light? This journey demands you be raw. Be true. Stay awake. The shadow is your teacher, and it guides you. Have you felt the weight of denying your pain? Of fleeing yourself? Integrating the shadow is your revolution, not weakness, power. Jung guides us. Your soul is whole. Don't split it. Your shadow is yours. Embrace it. The next gate is vulnerability, and it changes everything. Stay with me. Have you felt the power of being vulnerable? Of owning your pain? Of facing your weakness without fear? The third truth is embracing vulnerability, not as defeat, as strength. Jung knew, denying your pain binds you, accepting it frees you. Vulnerability is the key to never being hurt again. You were taught to hate weakness, to hide tears, to fake strength. But have you noticed? The more you deny your pain, the more it rules you. Have you tried to choke back a sob, mask an emptiness? It doesn't erase, it grows. Unheard pain becomes poison. Have you felt this? Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's courage. It's saying, I feel, I hurt, I'm human. Have you admitted a pain and felt relief? Let a tear fall and felt lighter? Jung said pain is the soul's voice. Ignoring it is silencing yourself. Hearing it is finding yourself. Have you listened to your soul? You strive to be strong, untouchable, but false strength is brittle. Have you crumbled in secret? Cried where no one saw? That's not shame, it's truth. Vulnerability is the soil where healing grows. Have you tried to be perfect to avoid suffering? It only wounds you more. Pain demands space. Have you been judged for feeling too much? Called weak for being honest? That's the cost. The world fears the vulnerable, prefers masks. But have you noticed? Masks crack. Have you tired of pretending? Of carrying a strength you don't feel? Vulnerability is your break. It says, I am enough. Jung teaches, pain is sacred, not the end, the beginning. Have you felt your pain teach you, show you who you are? Each wound is a lesson, each tear, a map. Have you faced your pain without fear, without guilt? That's the power, not shutting down, opening up. Have you fled your vulnerability? Run to work, to noise. Why? Fear of seeing yourself? Of feeling the truth? Vulnerability doesn't break you, it builds you. Have you felt the peace of being raw, of being you? Jung said, only in vulnerability do we find our wholeness. Pause. Think of what you hide, a pain, a fear, a weakness. Why deny it? What does it want to say? You're not pain's victim. You're its student. Jung guides us. Vulnerability is your door. Don't close it. Enter. Not with shame, but with courage. See what it reveals. 3 gates await. Control, awareness, freedom, each sharper, each truer. Are you ready to cross them? To save your light? This journey demands you be honest. Be vulnerable, stay awake. Vulnerability is your ally, and it leads to freedom. Have you felt the strength of being vulnerable? Of saying, I feel and it's okay? Vulnerability isn't the end. It's the start. Jung guides us. Your soul is your home. Don't deny it. Embrace it. The next gate is control, and it redraws everything. Stay with me. Have you tried to control the world to avoid pain? Predict every word. Dodge every rejection. What if that traps you? The fourth truth is letting go of control. Jung knew, trying to master what's outside enslaves you. Releasing control is what makes you untouchable. You believe you can sidestep pain, be perfect, please everyone. But have you noticed? The more you control, the more you tire. Have you tried to be good enough to avoid hurt? It doesn't work. The world doesn't obey. People fail. Words cut. Have you felt the burden of predicting the unpredictable? Control is an illusion. You try to shape others, their actions, their views. Why? Fear of being wounded? Need to be loved? Jung said, what we resist persists. The more you fight the world, the more it strikes you. Have you exhausted yourself trying to change what you can't? Letting go of control isn't giving up. It's choosing. It's saying, I don't rule the world, I rule me. Have you felt the freedom of accepting what won't change? Of releasing what isn't yours? Jung teaches, true strength lies in clarity, not in struggle. Have you stopped battling life? Have you been hurt by expecting too much? By wanting others to be different? That's control. You give power to what's outside. Have you felt the sting of a plan that failed? A promise broken? It's not what they did. It's what you hoped. Letting go of control is letting go of pain. You try to be untouchable, armored, but control weakens you. Have you crumbled over something small? A word, a glance. Why? Because you bet on perfection, on safety. Jung said freedom begins when we accept chaos. Have you embraced the unpredictable? Life as it is? Pause. Think of what you try to control. Others' actions, their opinions, your pain. Why cling? What do you fear if you let go? You're not the world's master, you're your own. Jung guides us. Letting go is power, not weakness. Wisdom. Choose what's yours. Let the rest go. Have you seen the world shift when you stop fighting? When you accepted what is? Some respect you, others drift away. Why? Your freedom unsettles them. Have you lost people by letting go of control? That's not loss. It's space. Space for you, for your peace. Two gates remain. Awareness, freedom. They're deep, painful, liberating. Are you ready to cross them? To save your soul? This journey asks you to release, to choose yourself. Stay awake. Control is your prison, and letting go is your key. Have you felt the relief of ceasing to fight? Of saying, I don't control, and it's okay? Letting go isn't defeat, it's victory. Jung guides us, your soul is free. Don't bind it. Your peace is yours. Live it. The next gate is awareness, and it's everything. Stay with me. Have you felt the power of seeing yourself? Of understanding your pain? Of knowing your triggers? The fifth truth is awareness, not as a shield, as light. Jung knew, what you don't see wounds you. Becoming aware is what makes you untouchable. You live in the dark, react without knowing why, feel without grasping. But have you noticed? Every pain has a root, every anger, a story. Have you asked why a word destroys you? Why a silence consumes you? It's not the world, it's what lives in you. Jung said, what you resist persists. What you accept transforms. Awareness isn't magic, it's choice. It's looking within, even when it hurts. Have you faced a fear and seen it shrink, admitted a flaw and felt lighter? That's awareness. It's shining light on what was hidden. Have you tried to flee your triggers? They only grow. You carry old wounds. Unseen traumas. Have you felt a sadness you can't name? A weight you can't place? That's your unconscious begging for attention. Jung teaches, the unconscious rules until you light it up. Have you faced your pain without guilt, without shame? That's the path. Have you been hurt by something small? A criticism, a glance. Why? It touched a living wound. Awareness is mapping those wounds, understanding your patterns. Have you repeated a mistake unwittingly? Chosen someone who hurts you again? It's not fate, it's unawareness. Seeing is changing. You try to protect yourself, shut down, but unawareness weakens you. Have you collapsed without knowing why? Felt anger without cause? That's the unconscious in charge. Jung said clarity is true strength. Have you felt the peace of understanding your pain? Of knowing why you feel? Pause. Think of what drives you. What makes you react? Anger, fear, sadness. Where do they come from? You're not your feelings' victim. You're their student. Jung guides us. Awareness is your light. Don't dim it. Shine it. Not with fear, but with courage. See who you are. Have you seen the world change when you understood yourself? When you knew why you react? Some respect you, others drift away. Why? Your clarity exposes them. Have you lost people by being aware? That's not loss, it's freedom. Space for your truth, for your peace. One gate remains, freedom. It's sharp, painful, redemptive. Are you ready to cross it? To save your soul? This journey asks you to see, to be light. Stay awake. Awareness is your armor, and it makes you untouchable. Have you felt the strength of knowing yourself? Of saying, I see my pain, and it doesn't rule me? Awareness isn't the end. It's the start. Jung guides us. Your soul is yours. Light it up. Your peace is yours. Live it. The final gate is freedom, and it's everything. Stay with me. Have you felt the freedom of being whole? Of not fearing pain? Of not bending to the world? The sixth truth is individuation. It's not being perfect. It's being you. Jung knew becoming who you are makes you untouchable. Nothing and nobody can hurt those who found themselves. You've lived bound by masks, by expectations. Every attempt to be loved, every effort to be strong was a chain. Have you felt the weight of pretending, of carrying what's not yours? Your unawareness chained you, but when you see, the chains fall. Have you tasted the lightness of being you? Individuation is choice. It's saying, I'm more than my wounds, more than my masks. Have you faced your shadow and felt alive? Embraced your pain and felt free? Jung said, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. That's individuation. It's your freedom. Have you seen the world react to your truth? Some fear you, call you cold, selfish. Why? Your wholeness exposes them. Have you lost those who couldn't accept your growth? They didn't love you. They loved your servitude. Your truth is a mirror. Not everyone wants to look. Have you felt guilt for being you? For choosing your peace? That guilt is the echo of a world demanding masks. But you don't need to please. Have you been blamed for being whole? For changing? It's not because you failed. It's because you stopped being predictable. Your individuation undoes those who controlled you. Have you noticed how wholeness changes everything? When you become you, the world adjusts. Some draw closer, pulled by your light. Others flee, scared by your strength. Have you seen respect grow where manipulation once thrived? That's individuation, not isolation. Presence, being whole wherever you stand. Pause. Think of when you were you. No masks, no fear. What changed? Who stayed? Who left? You don't need everyone, you need you. Jung teaches, individuation is your birthright, not selfishness. Truth. Live without chains. Be who you are. Let the world feel it. Have you felt life shift when you found yourself? When you said, I am enough? Individuation isn't the end, it's the start. Jung guides us. Your soul is yours, don't deny it. Your light is yours. Let it shine. The final gate is yours. open it with courage. Have you walked fearless of being hurt, without needing approval? Your wholeness is your strength, not arrogance, sovereignty. Jung guides us. Be who you are, not to fight, but to be. Your peace is yours. Live it. The conclusion is near, and it ties everything. Stay with me. You've crossed the gates, felt the pain, embraced the shadow, let go of control, became aware. Nothing and nobody will ever hurt you again, not because the world changed, because you did. This journey was yours, about finding your soul. Jung knew, true strength is being whole. Have you looked back, seen what you carried? Masks, fears, wounds. Every step here, vulnerability, awareness, individuation, was a break. Have you felt the peace of being you? Of not fearing pain? That's freedom. You're no longer the world's hostage. You're your own home. You're no longer others' mirror, no longer the victim. Have you noticed how the world shifted when you rose? Some admire you, others avoid you. Why? Your truth is powerful. Have you lost those who couldn't handle your light? That's not loss. It's space. For you. Have you felt guilt for being free? For not reacting? That guilt is the old you clawing to return. But you don't go back. Have you been called cold for standing firm? Selfish for protecting yourself? Those who judge reveal they never wanted you. They wanted your role. Your light unmasks them. Jung said the psyche is a field of light. Have you felt your energy return? When you looked within, when you accepted your pain, that energy is yours, always was. Have you walked knowing nothing shakes you? That's power, not hardness. Clarity, being whole. Have you looked into the eyes of those who hurt you, seen their emptiness? Your unawareness fed them. Your clarity exposes them. Have you felt the freedom of needing no one, of being enough? That's individuation. You don't need everyone. You need you. And those who stay, stay for truth. This journey was a mirror. You saw what bound you, what dimmed you. And now you live, without mask, without fear. Have you felt the strength of being authentic, of owing nothing? That's freedom, and it's yours, forever. If this moved you, write in the comments, I choose my awareness. Write to ground yourself. Subscribe for more truths that awaken. This channel is about you, your soul, your light. You face the pain. Now choose stay bound or live free. Say in the comments, I'm ready to be me. Have you let pain define you or claimed your truth? Pain, shadow, awareness, freedom, each step was yours. Jung guides us. Be who you are, not to fight, but to be. Your soul is yours. Your peace is yours. Your life is yours. Live it. You saw the wounds, felt the weight. Now raise your light. Guard your soul. Walk your path. The world may hurt, but you are clarity. It may judge, but you are peace. It may try to bind you, but you are free. Choose yourself. Choose truth. Choose freedom. Nothing will hurt you again.